So for 1,000 followers on Instagram, I decided to do a giveaway just to kind of, say thanks for being able to get a following and have people be able to listen to my stories and stuff like that. So I decided what I'd do is I'd make a post with a giveaway and then I would do a Q&A with that, and then my favorite comment wins. So the comment I got the most is kind of like, how did you get into fingerboarding? How long? Tech decks, obviously. I was probably like 8 when that started, and then I got my first wooden fingerboard when I was like 11 or 12, and then I got my first like Berlin wood, Black River trucks, Winkler wheels, like that set up 14, and that was 7 years ago because I'm 21. So yeah. All right, the rest of these I have on my phone. T.O. Brothers Skate asks, what was your first wood fingerboard? Finger Decks? I don't know if anybody remembers that company. They were from like the Midwest in America. I'm not sure if they're still around though. Am I a good fingerboarder? Don't worry about that. Do it because you like it. Don't do it because you think you should be good. Nolly Raleigh 22 asks, what's the longest time you fingerboard? When I did the Changeling, which is the edit I did on my Big Mini, I did 10 hours straight. I think that's probably the longest. Other than that, maybe like Rendezvous, because it's pretty much from Friday to Sunday. If you're awake, you're fingerboarding. So, do you have a rare deck collection? I do not. I have 3 fingerboard decks total and a 55 millimeter deck, but that's it. Why did you start the company and why? Don't have a company, but I do a YouTube channel, and just quarantine, I was bored. I always wanted to do something like this. So what's your favorite trick? Probably tray flip crooked grind. For whatever reason, I'm pretty consistent on those, but like I can't even like kick flip crooked grind. So can you also ride it with your right hand? And if you can, how good are you riding? I can like ollie board slide. I can ollie with my right hand, and that's about it. Fingerboarding _ Jen asks, will your fingerboard park ever go to Belgium because I want to ride it? Probably not the park, but like let's get a Belgium trip scheduled because that would be fun. Finga _ Tips asked, hey bro, how long did it take to make your park? I'm in love with it. 3 days of like woodworking. Then I spent a day painting, and then I had to wait a few more days to get the rail made. So it was like 7 days total, but only like 4 work days. Favorite aspect of life? Ooh, I love this comment. I love hanging out with friends. That's why fingerboarding is so cool, because you just get to like meet so many awesome people. I don't know, waking up knowing that you have the whole day to do whatever you want or whatever you can do, and I don't know. Pizza also. Afonso Fingerboard asks, do you like oak wheels? I've never tried oak wheels. What is your favorite bushings? Level up. Have you ever invented a new trick that has never been done before? If so, can you explain and demonstrate it? This trick here, I don't think I invented that. I'm almost positive I didn't, but like I've never actually seen anybody try that, and when I do show it to people, they're like, they've never seen it either. So if any of you know of anybody who does that, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I came up with it, but I'm sure I've been doing that trick probably since I was like 14, so I'm sure I saw it somewhere and just kind of copied it, but let me know. Any nollie tips you can spill? Do you like wet bread? What was the trick you spent the most time learning? Why are you so good? I'm so bad at switch and nollie. I am not I'm not good counsel on that. Do you like wet bread? I don't know what that is. Is it just bread that is wet? Because I guess not. That sounds kind of weird. What was the trick you spent the most time learning? Ollie, kickflip. I mean, I feel like that's pretty much the same for everyone. It's like, you could take months to learn how to ollie consistently, and then 1 session to learn like kickflip, heel flip, because once you get the ollie down, you pretty much have the basis for every other trick. So Pale FB, what's your favorite style of music while in a creative mindset? Ooh, that's a good question. Depends. I usually just listen to what I'm listening to in my everyday life, so it kind of depends. I like all kinds of music. I like alternative, indie, rap music, like pretty much country. Like I'll pretty much listen to everything. Blue tack or FB tape? I have no idea what blue tack is, so FB tape probably. Rails or ledges, favorite stance to pop tricks in FB? Probably regular, and then rails, always. Why are your name ALS FB? ALS actually stands for only use as selected. So yeah, it just kind of like fits with everything that I've been doing. Acceleration _ FB, what is the trick that you love to see but hate to do? Nollie heels. I cannot nollie heel. Saved my life. What's your favorite switch trick? Switch tray. I can do this more consistently than a switch flip. What's your favorite grind? Crooked grind. What's your favorite type of sandwich? Oh my gosh. Cubans are awesome. Probably a Cuban. I love all of that. That's a hard question. That's a good question. How did you come up with your name? What does it mean? It's actually an acronym. It's octopus, unicorn, alligator, snakes. That's what it means. What company would you say has the most impact on the fingerboard community? That could be bad or good. I mean, in terms of like my local community, like within America, Flatface, obviously, just because of like all the events and all the, I mean, being able to like be a distributor for all these companies around the world at affordable costs, like that's super rad. Bad is all those dudes who are like trying to scam you and stuff like that. Like I don't understand why anybody thinks that they can just like get away with that, because that's pretty lame. So that's like probably the worst influence on the community. Concrete or granite ramps and obstacles? Granite. How do you not have 1 million followers? Because I'm lame. FB.deco, what is the most challenging part in designing and making a park? Space, honestly, and then like tools and stuff, making sure you have all the right tools. Like I was fortunate, I have pretty much every tool under the sun that was able to help me construct exactly what I had in my mind. But I mean, like if you just have like one jigsaw, it can definitely be challenging, but it's still possible. Like I definitely think I could have built that park with a jigsaw. I just, you know, had other tools at my disposal that I was able to use. So how much did it cost to make the park? I had pretty much everything. Just because it was quarantine, we couldn't go out. I mean, I had to order like a few pieces of metal online, but pretty much everything else I had. So do you consider fingerboarding a sport or a table game? Neither. Hobby, I guess. I don't consider it a sport, but I guess table game if I had to answer this, but I really just refer to it as a hobby. Do you play video games? If so, what's your favorite? Skate 3. I don't play any other video games. Trey284, how's your day going, my guy? Thomas, how is your day going? That is the more important question. Flip_maze_, what do you think will happen in the future with fingerboards? Wow, that is a good question. I hope to see it grow. I don't think it'll ever get to the point that skateboarding's at, but I mean, like, I just want to see like more people doing it and sharing and creating, and I hope that like this next generation kind of comes in and blocks out some of the negativity that we've all been seeing on Instagram with like scammers and you know, people like leaking addresses and all that stuff. Like I don't like seeing that, and I hope that we can kind of get past that. So that's I'm hopeful, but I mean right now it's just about, you know, spreading awareness and showing people that fingerboarding even exists. So what accomplishment are you most proud of? The edit I just made, Casual Encounters. I put a lot of work into that. I'm really proud of how that turned out. Where did you get born? Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. What is your go-to trick? Like, what is the first thing you attempt when you grab a board? Backside flip. I have them way more consistent than kick flips. Son of a kickflip FBS. How many rabbits have you seen fly? None. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Tin Roof Sundae. I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's really good. Do you like broccoli? Yes, I do like broccoli. Will, how big is your head? Humongous. Do you see any similarity between fingerboarding, jiu-jitsu, and painting? Yeah, definitely. They're all skills that you have to hone and craft, and you get better the more you do it, so definitely. Ladyfingers.fb, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck had the ability? So much. So much. Do you like Mexican candy? Yes, I have had Mexican candy before. It's amazing. Groove Fiend, want a beer? So bad. Max, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Skated or Skate 3D, and I know you're probably going to DM me about this, but favorite PA food item? Cheesesteaks, definitely more local to Lancaster. Shoe fly pie, scrapple, pretzels, apple butter. I mean, like, Lancaster's really Amish, so it's like Pennsylvania Dutch stuff. So, what's your favorite condiment? Mayonnaise. What's your favorite sport? I love football, American football. I wasn't raised in a house that watched football, but like I was in marching band in high school, and so we went to all the football games to play, and that's kind of where I fell in love with the sport. So if you're from America, Philadelphia Eagles, and all you other teams, ooh, you just don't compare. AnnieYanFB.mov. Who, what, when, where, and how. Who? Tom Hanks. What? A movie. Why? Because it was amazing. When? 1993. Where? I don't know where they filmed it. And how? With cameras. Talking about Forrest Gump. Okay, so there were a lot of good comments in there, and I definitely can't choose one. So what I did was I came up with my top 7 favorite comments, so I'm just going to assign each of those people a number, and then I'm going to put it in like a random generator just to kind of make it fair, because I mean, I really can't decide between some of these comments. So, all right. So I got my laptop here, and then I'm screen recording as well. So I got these 7 people. So what I'm gonna do is go to the random number generator. It's 1 through 7. Hit generate, and it is number 2, which is Flip Maze, right? Awesome, Flip Maze. Cool. So I will be contacting you then through Instagram, figure out shipping and whatnot, but congratulations. I just want to say thanks again to everybody who commented and shared this post. It was really cool. So, and I just also want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subs. So I'll be in contact with the winner, and until the next giveaway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Here's a question with words. How much do you like editing sensor sounds over yourself? Ben, you just lost. Ben Dulac did not win the contest. He did not follow the rules. It's tragic.